Hello and welcome to the Wolfchase Toyota Insider on the Memphis Tiger Network. I'm Jeff Brightwood alongside Volleyball's Taylor Unroe. First time, Coach, we've had a chance to catch up with you. You've been here a little while now. How's it been being a little bit back in Memphis for you? I know it's not totally unfamiliar.
Yep, I used to visit Memphis as a kid, and so I was semi-familiar with the city, Beale Street, and the Pyramid, all those things. Before I got here, I was completely unfamiliar with the athletic department and the volleyball program. Historically, Sean, I knew Sean before from his time at Ole Miss when I was playing at Florida, so I knew kind of what he was doing up here, but it's been a whirlwind. Definitely, we have a lot of new players. So.
But was that the attraction to the Memphis job when it opened up, that you knew Sean a little bit, knew how he got things turned around up at Green Bay, and that he could come in here and do the same thing at Memphis?
Yeah, that was the most attractive part about the job, along with the kind of development of the athletic department as a whole, and facilities and basketball and football and the good things that those programs were doing, and soccer's. And so it was kind of a package deal, along with working for someone that I knew previously and had a lot of good feedback from my mentors and his friends that I'm also friends with. So it was just a good package deal overall, and I was excited.
A lot of great things going on right now for Tiger Volleyball and the job that you guys have done. You got off to that best start in school history. We all know about the transitioning here in the next year or so to your new permanent facility once you're able to get into the Finch Center. When you guys go out and talk to prospective athletes, a lot of great things to kind of hook them in.
Definitely. I think we're one of 5 volleyball programs in the country, 5 or 6 that have their own practice facility. And to be at the mid-major level and to have such a great facility like the Finch just for us is a huge recruiting tool, and we definitely have been trying to really pump that.
And now as you come in and you try to get things built up with Coach Burdett, you can go back on your playing career. For those that don't know, an incredible player, a lot of accolades. We won't go through them all because we're limited on time at the University of Florida, but you've played at the highest level.
Yeah, played there from 2011 until 2014 with a redshirt year in 2010, and I think Sean was there for 2 of my years, and then we kind of interacted at camps and things like that when I was still in high school. And so he references, my playing just kind of attitude a lot in practice, and he's like, I need you to channel your inner Taylor Unroe, and so it's a fun dynamic that we have. That he knew me he's known me since I was 14 years old, so it's been fun to kind of have that background and that history with each other.
Let's talk about this year's team. First of all, coming off a pair of wins, and those are 2 wins that guys were looking to get in. Coach Burdett had talked about, it'll be a different level of competition once you guys got into league play. A couple tough ones, a lot of 5-setter losses, but you were able to turn that corner this weekend.
Yeah, those 5-set heartbreakers really killed us, but I think that it's helping our team evolve so much quicker than maybe we losing in 3 or winning in 3. I think that those 5-set matches really kind of show a lot of character and some grit and fight, and so we were happy to do those earlier in the season. We wish we would have won them, and then to win a 5-set match against UConn on Friday, that was huge for our team and kind of a big boost. And then I thought we played really, really clean volleyball against Temple. I didn't think Friday was our cleanest volleyball, but I thought we executed well, both defensively and offensively against Temple, and the results kind of came after. How
big was it to win the way you did on Friday? Because you mentioned it wasn't the cleanest, especially that first set. You had to be thinking, oh no, this is going to be one of those matches. But you guys got it turned around. You got to that first break after the first set and really grinded through to really earn that win.
Yeah, I think that after the first set, we didn't have a single block from any of our players, and to have Andrea O'Connor and some of our players end the way they did from a blocking and offensive standpoint was good, because they could have gone south from there. But I thought that they were ready to not repeat the same patterns that they had been repeating earlier in the season.
You mentioned the blocks, and that's one of your deals. You work with the defensive alignment of this team.
Yes, so I run our defense from a blocking and backcourt defense, and then I train our outsides. And it's obviously great to see results when it's my thing, but it's a really group effort by the entire staff of both offense and defense. But I do have a special place for blocks, especially. I love to see big blocks.
You got one up front that's pretty well. She got Offensive Player of the Week, but she's good at blocking too, and Hannah Flowers.
Yes, Hannah. She had a great week last week in practice, and I think the biggest thing for Hannah right now is to just be consistent and to be stable, and she worked on that all week and then was able to give that direct result out on the court on Friday and Saturday. Friday and Sunday. She had 2 great matches, and she was just a stable and just kind of calm presence for us. And then you hit 25 or whatever she hit on Sunday, so that was awesome, and it was a great performance by her.
All right, going to go on the road this week. You got
Yes.
some big challenges, Cincinnati and ECU, but big challenges they provide really big opportunities.
Yeah, Cincinnati with Jordan Thompson on the left side and just a whole squad of really good volleyball players. But it's very rare that you get to play against a team with such a high caliber player, especially in the AAC. We're not in the Big Ten or the Pac-12, those bigger conferences where they have a lot of players like that. She's a special athlete, and they have a really good systematic discipline team. So we're excited to kind of challenge ourselves in that regard too, of playing that disciplined volleyball. And then ECU, full of scrappy athletic players, and we've got a good matchup against them as well. And we're excited to play good volleyball. And coming off a weekend of 2 wins, hopefully we can kind of continue that trend.
All right, sounds good. Coach, it was great to catch up with you.
Me too, thank you.
That is Taylor Unroe, and I'm Jeff Brightwell with the Wolfchase Toyota Insider on the Memphis Tiger Network.